Love is 100% sacrifice. So, here's the venue. The issue is within you, but you still need to continue. You need a verse? Galatians 6 and 1. Here you go. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are more spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. You see, we get caught up in our emotions and we don't be wanting to listen. So we try to skip the devotion and get straight to the benediction. We just be ready to be done. And we don't be having time to help heal or restore. So we deal in attacks, but we lack facts and forget to remember that we were once the offender. So today I'm just saying, let brotherly love continue. Which takes me back to the initial scripture. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in a fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such an one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Verse 2 then says, bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. So, if it's nonfiction that you say you love, then let's continue. You see, the epitome of this topic is not to stop it, but instead to prop it up. So, if you're paying attention to the bioptics here, you will see that even when or if they offend you, you better let brotherly love continue. Because it ain't always easy if we're keeping it 100. You know, sticks and stones ain't the only thing that make you grown, because words will have you over here like, say it again. Say it one more time. Which is why I'm here today, to say it again. Let brotherly love continue. And then send you on your way, because not today. Because if you can remember, such were some of you. I mean us, or them. But if we use the film and play back the track, we find that we shouldn't judge. How can you? You can't. While you, I mean me or us, them trying to find the alleged mote in the eye, you can't see past your own stuff. So stop. I'm just here to say stop and let brotherly love continue. Like, first let a man examine himself or themselves. Let a person examine themselves first. Then brotherly love can continue. You see, the core strength here, according to Paul, is a little more, I think, than just loving thy neighbor as thyself. Because myself don't always loves me like he should. But this here, I think, is asking you to push past and pick up somebody else's trash. Especially when you don't want to or feel like you can't. That's when the to be continued love is really shown. Or that's when it's really to be continued. In the midst of what you're going through, knowing you wouldn't normally subdue, approach, or cling to a situation like this, you choose to overcome that resistance or denial and let brotherly love continue. Because what I'm finna do is institute a new tactic that is attractive to somebody like him. And The fact stands that we need to imitate the man who died for the one who called us undeserving. We were, but he considered us worthy. Paul also said, 1 Corinthians 11:1, be imitators of me as I am of Christ. So who y'all imitate? So if we can begin to have a God perspective and see ourselves, see one another through the eyes of God, then brotherly love can most definitely continue. So stop allowing precipitating factors or things or stuffs, made up words, or even people to cause you to discontinue showing love. Where they do that at? Stop being wishy-washy with love. How you just gonna discontinue your love? You marking it down? Stop. People should not have to beg for something that is free. Now, I understand that it may be hard to show love when you've been hurt. But the truth is, you do more damage holding on to a negative thing than you would if you were to release it and let it go. This that I was just talking about, this type of love, that is what is to be continued. So I'm just here to say to you, let brotherly love continue.